In the heart of ancient Crete there lived a man named Daedalus, renowned far and wide for his unparalleled skill and ingenuity. He was a master craftsman, an architect, and an inventor whose creations were said to be touched by the gods themselves. Daedalus had a gift for bringing ideas to life, crafting wonders that left people in awe. His hands could shape wood, metal, and stone into marvels that seemed to defy the very laws of nature. Yet, despite his genius, Daedalus was not a free man. He was held captive by the cruel King Minos, who sought to keep Daedalus's talents for himself. Imprisoned in a tower high above the city, Daedalus yearned for freedom. His heart ached for the open skies and the vast seas that lay beyond his confinement. But more than anything, he longed to share the world's wonders with his beloved son, Icarus. Icarus was a young boy with a spirit as boundless as the horizon. He had inherited his father's curiosity and a spark of adventure that burned brightly within him. Though he was also a prisoner, Icarus's imagination knew no bounds. He would spend hours watching the birds soar through the sky, dreaming of the day he too could take flight and explore the world. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with hues of gold and crimson, Daedalus found Icarus gazing out the tower window. The boy's eyes were filled with longing, and his father's heart swelled with both pride and sorrow. Daedalus made a silent vow then and there. He would find a way to grant his son's wish and set them both free. Daedalus began to ponder the challenge before him. How could he and Icarus escape their prison and take to the skies? He thought of the birds he had observed, their feathers catching the wind, their wings carrying them effortlessly through the air. An idea began to take shape in his mind, a daring plan that would require all his skill and ingenuity. He started to gather materials in secret, collecting feathers from the birds that nested near the tower and saving scraps of wax from the candles that lit their dim quarters. Each night, after Icarus had fallen asleep, Daedalus would work by the faint moonlight, crafting the tools of their escape. His hands moved with a purpose, driven by the love for his son and the dream of freedom. Days turned into weeks, and the pile of feathers and wax grew steadily. Daedalus worked tirelessly, fashioning the feathers into wings, securing them with intricate knots and the melted wax. He tested each one, ensuring they were strong enough to bear the weight of a man and a boy. Icarus watched in awe as his father's creation took shape, his eyes wide with excitement and anticipation. "Father, will we truly fly?" Icarus asked one day, his voice barely above a whisper. Daedalus looked at his son, seeing the reflection of his own dreams in the boy's eyes. He nodded, a determined smile on his face. "Yes, my son, we will soar like the birds, free and unbound." As the wings neared completion, Daedalus called Icarus to his side. He held the boy's gaze, his expression serious. "Icarus, listen well," he said, his voice steady. "These wings will grant us the freedom we seek, but they come with a great responsibility. You must heed my words and fly neither too low nor too high." Icarus tilted his head. Curiosity piqued. "Why, father? Why can we not fly as high as we wish?" Daedalus explained. "The sun's heat will melt the wax that holds the feathers together if you fly too high. And if you fly too low, the sea's dampness will weigh down the feathers, making it impossible to stay aloft." Icarus nodded, though his eyes sparkled with the thrill of the adventure that lay ahead. The night before their planned escape, Daedalus and Icarus prepared for their journey. They packed light, taking only what was necessary for their flight. Daedalus checked the wings one last time, ensuring every feather was secure, every knot tight. Icarus could barely contain his excitement, his heart pounding with anticipation. As they lay down to rest, Daedalus pulled Icarus close, wrapping an arm around his shoulders. "Remember, my son," he whispered, "stay by my side and follow my lead. Together, we will find our freedom." Icarus nodded, his eyes shining with determination. "I will, father, I promise." The first light of dawn broke over the horizon, casting a golden glow across the sky. Daedalus and Icarus rose with the sun, their hearts filled with a mix of excitement and trepidation. They donned the wings, securing them tightly to their backs. Daedalus looked at his son, pride and love shining in his eyes. "Are you ready, Icarus?" he asked, his voice steady despite the emotions swirling within him. Icarus nodded, a grin spreading across his face. "I am, father. Let us fly." With a final check of their wings, Daedalus led the way to the tower's edge. the open sky beckoning them to freedom. With a deep breath, Daedalus stepped off the tower's edge, his wings catching the wind. He soared upward, the sensation of flight filling him with exhilaration. Icarus followed close behind, his young heart pounding with joy as he took to the skies. Together, they rose higher, the world below growing smaller with each beat of their wings. The wind rushed past them, carrying their laughter and shouts of delight. Daedalus looked back at his son, seeing the pure joy on Icarus's face. In that moment, he knew that all the effort, all the risk had been worth it. They were free, soaring through the heavens like the birds they had long envied. As they flew, Daedalus marveled at the beauty of the world from above. The sea stretched out before them, a vast expanse of shimmering blue. The islands dotting the horizon looked like jewels scattered across the water. He pointed them out to Icarus, sharing stories of the lands they passed over, tales of heroes and gods that had captivated the boy since he was young. Icarus listened, his eyes wide with wonder. He felt invincible, the wind in his hair, the sun warm on his face. The freedom of flight was intoxicating, and he reveled in the sensation. "Father, this is incredible," he called out, his voice filled with awe. Daedalus smiled, his heart swelling with happiness. Yet even as the world embraced the spirit of innovation and invention, it also heeded the cautionary tale of Icarus's fall. The guardians of wisdom emerged, the teachers and thinkers who guided and cautioned, who inspired and protected. They were the ones who saw the potential in every dream, the danger in every desire. They taught the importance of balance, of ambition tempered by humility, of progress grounded in responsibility. They reminded the world of the consequences that could follow unchecked ambition, of the tragedies that could befall unguided dreams. And they did it all in the name of wisdom, in the spirit of caution, in the legacy of Daedalus and Icarus. The pioneers of progress and the guardians of wisdom worked together, their efforts guided by a shared belief in the power of dreams and the importance of responsibility. They sought to find a balance between ambition and humility, between innovation and caution, between progress and protection. They collaborated on projects and initiatives, each one a testament to the power of cooperation and the potential of unity. They built a world that was both bold and wise, both daring and responsible, both innovative and cautious. And they did it all in the name of balance, in the spirit of harmony, in the legacy of Daedalus and Icarus. As the years turned into decades, the legacy of Daedalus and Icarus continued to inspire and to guide, to teach and to transform. It became a beacon of hope and a symbol of possibility, a reminder of the power of dreams and the potential of the human spirit. People from across the world looked to the tale for inspiration and guidance, their hearts and minds filled with the spirit of innovation and invention. They dreamed of a future that was bright and bold, that was wise and wonderful, that was filled with the promise of progress and the potential of unity. And they knew that they were a part of something extraordinary, something that would shape the destiny of the world. And so the tale of Daedalus and Icarus lived on, a story that spanned the ages, a legacy that shaped the world. It was a tale of flight and freedom, of ambition and consequence, of dreams and desires, of love and loss. It was a tale that inspired and cautioned, that taught and transformed, that guided and guarded. It was a tale that would never be forgotten, a story that would never fade, a legacy that would never die. For as long as there were dreamers and doers, pioneers and guardians, innovators and inventors, the tale of Daedalus and Icarus would live on, a beacon of hope and a symbol of possibility, a testament to the power of the human spirit and the potential of the human heart. As humanity continued to push the boundaries of exploration, the tale of Daedalus and Icarus took on new significance. The quest to reach the stars became a tangible goal, driven by the same spirit of adventure and innovation that had inspired the original story. Space became the new frontier, a vast and mysterious expanse that beckoned explorers and dreamers alike. The legacy of Daedalus and Icarus was carried forward by a new generation of astronauts and scientists, who saw in the tale a reflection of their own aspirations and a cautionary reminder of the risks involved. Among these pioneers were the Guardians of the Stars, a group dedicated to the responsible exploration and preservation of the cosmos. They were astronauts, engineers, and scientists who believed in the power of the tale to inspire and to guide, to teach and to caution. The Guardians worked tirelessly to ensure that the lessons of the past were not forgotten as humanity ventured into the unknown. They advocated for sustainable practices, ethical considerations, and the importance of balance between ambition and responsibility. Their voices were a beacon of wisdom in the vast expanse of space. In the heart of the cosmos, a new city emerged, a metropolis floating among the stars. It was a testament to human ingenuity and ambition, a symbol of the unyielding desire to explore and to discover. The city among the stars was a marvel of innovation, its architecture designed to resemble the wings that had once carried Daedalus and Icarus to the skies. People from across the galaxy flocked to the city, drawn by its promise of adventure and innovation. They came to learn, to create, to explore, and to dream. The city was a hub of activity, a place where the past and the future converged, where the legacy of Daedalus and Icarus lived on in every creation and every flight. Each year, the city among the stars hosted the Festival of the Cosmos, a grand celebration of innovation and adventure. The festival was a spectacle of sight and sound, with exhibitions showcasing the latest in space technology, performances retelling the tale of Daedalus and Icarus, and competitions challenging the limits of human ingenuity. The festival was a time of joy and excitement, a time to honor the past and to look towards the future. It was a reminder of the power of dreams and the potential of the human spirit. And it was a testament to the enduring legacy of a father and son who had dared to reach for the skies. A legacy that continued to inspire and to guide as humanity ventured into the cosmos. Among the visitors to the festival was a young explorer named Kale. He was a dreamer, his heart filled with the same yearning for adventure that had once filled Icarus's. Kale had grown up hearing the tale of Daedalus and Icarus, and he was captivated by the story of flight and freedom, of ambition and consequence. He spent his days exploring the exhibitions, his eyes wide with wonder as he took in the marvels of human ingenuity. He listened to the stories told by the Guardians, his heart swelling with inspiration and excitement. And he knew that he was meant to carry the spirit of Daedalus and Icarus forward, to dream and to dare, to reach for the stars and beyond. Kale's path crossed with that of an elder guardian named Lyra. She was a wise and experienced explorer, her life dedicated to the preservation and celebration of the tale. Lyra saw in Kale a reflection of her own journey, her own dedication to the story, and her own belief in its power to inspire and to teach. She took Kale under her wing, guiding and inspiring him in his quest to honor the memory of Daedalus and Icarus. She shared with him the many versions of the story, the many lessons that could be drawn from their tragedy. And she encouraged him to explore his own passions, his own desires, to find his own path to the stars. Under Lyra's guidance, Kale began to explore the world of innovation and invention. He studied the works of the great thinkers and creators, seeking to understand the principles that governed flight and freedom. He experimented with materials and designs, crafting his own wings, his own machines, his own dreams. He saw in each creation a reflection of Daedalus's genius, a testament to the power of the human mind to dream and to build. And he saw in each failure a reminder of Icarus's fall, a cautionary tale of the consequences that could follow unchecked ambition. Kale learned and grew, his spirit unyielding, his dreams undimmed. After years of study and experimentation, Kale made a breakthrough. He developed a new propulsion system, efficient and powerful, capable of harnessing the energy of the cosmos. He designed a new craft, sleek and stable, ready to take to the stars and beyond. And he created a new set of wings, strong and adaptable, a symbol of the human spirit's unyielding desire to soar. He shared his discovery with the community, his heart swelling with pride and excitement. They celebrated his achievement, seeing in it a reflection of Daedalus's genius, a testament to the power of the human mind to dream and to build. And they knew that Kale was on the cusp of something extraordinary, something that would change the world forever. With the support of the community, Kale prepared to test his creation. He chose a day when the stars were shining brightly, a day that seemed to beckon him to the heavens. He donned his wings, securing them tightly to his back, his heart pounding with anticipation and excitement. He stood on the edge of a launch pad, the open sky stretching out before him, the world below a tapestry of light and color. He took a deep breath, steadying himself, and then he launched, his wings catching the starlight, his spirit soaring. Cale rose higher and higher, the sensation of flight filling him with exhilaration and joy. He soared through the cosmos, the stars guiding his path, the spirit of Icarus alive within him. He felt invincible, the power of flight coursing through his veins, the dream of exploration burning brightly in his heart. Below him, the community watched in awe, their hearts swelling with pride and excitement. They saw in Cale's flight a reflection of their own dreams, their own desires, their own yearning for adventure and freedom. And they knew that they were witnessing a moment of triumph, a testament to the power of the human spirit to dream and to dare. As Cale continued to soar, he remembered the lessons of the tale, the cautionary tale of Icarus's fall. He heeded the warnings of ambition and humility, of dreams grounded in reality, and he knew that it was time to return to Earth, to share his triumph with the community, to celebrate their achievement together. He descended slowly, his wings carrying him gently back to the ground. He landed to cheers and applause, his heart swelling with gratitude and joy. He had done it. He had achieved the impossible. He had honored the memory of Daedalus and Icarus and carried their spirit forward. The community gathered to celebrate Cale's triumph, their hearts filled with pride and excitement. They shared stories and songs, their voices carrying the echoes of the wind and the stars. They feasted and danced, their spirits soaring, their dreams alive. Lyra stood before them, her eyes shining with tears of joy and gratitude. She spoke of the journey they had undertaken, of the dreams they had pursued, of the triumphs they had achieved, and she spoke of the tale that had inspired and guided them, the tale of Daedalus and Icarus, the tale of flight and freedom, of ambition and consequence. In the days and weeks that followed, the story of Cale's flight spread far and wide. It became a symbol of hope and inspiration, a testament to the power of the human spirit to dream and to dare. And it became a new chapter in the tale of Daedalus and Icarus, a continuation of their legacy, a celebration of their spirit. People from across the galaxy flocked to the city among the stars, eager to learn more about the story, to share in the triumph, to be a part of the legacy. They listened to the tales told by the Guardians, their hearts and minds filled with wonder and excitement. And they knew that they too could dream and dare, that they too could reach for the stars and beyond. As the years passed, a new generation of dreamers and doers emerged, inspired by the tale of Daedalus and Icarus and the triumph of Cale. They saw in the story a reflection of their own desires, their own yearning for adventure and freedom, and they saw in the legacy a path to the stars, a guide to the cosmos, a map to the heavens. They studied and experimented, crafted and created, their hearts and minds filled with the spirit of innovation and invention. They built on the achievements of those who had come before them, their dreams growing bigger and bolder with each passing day. And they knew that they were a part of something extraordinary, something that would change the world forever. The spirit of innovation and invention swept across the galaxy, a tide of progress and possibility. It touched every corner of every world, inspiring and guiding, teaching and transforming. It was a force that could not be contained, a power that could not be denied. People began to dream bigger and to act bolder, their hearts and minds filled with the spirit of Daedalus and Icarus, of Cale and the Guardians. They saw in the tale a reflection of their own potential, their own ability to turn dreams into reality. And they knew that they were a part of something extraordinary, something that would shape the future of the galaxy. Yet even as the galaxy embraced the spirit of innovation and invention, it also heeded the cautionary tale of Icarus's fall. The guardians of wisdom emerged, the teachers and thinkers who guided and cautioned, who inspired and protected. They were the ones who saw the potential in every dream, the danger in every desire. They taught the importance of balance, of ambition, tempered by humility, of progress grounded in responsibility. They reminded the galaxy of the consequences that could follow unchecked ambition, of the tragedies that could befall unguided dreams. And they did it all in the name of wisdom, in the spirit of caution, in the legacy of Daedalus and Icarus. The pioneers of progress and the guardians of wisdom worked together, their efforts guided by a shared belief in the power of dreams and the importance of responsibility. They sought to find a balance between ambition and humility, between innovation and caution, between progress and protection. They collaborated on projects and initiatives, each one a testament to the power of cooperation and the potential of unity. They built a galaxy that was both bold and wise, both daring and responsible, both innovative and cautious. And they did it all in the name of balance, in the spirit of harmony, in the legacy of Daedalus and Icarus. As the years turned into decades, the legacy of Daedalus and Icarus continued to inspire and to guide, to teach and to transform. It became a beacon of hope and a symbol of possibility, a reminder of the power of dreams and the potential of the human spirit. People from across the galaxy looked to the tale for inspiration and guidance, their hearts and minds filled with the spirit of innovation and invention. They dreamed of a future that was bright and bold, that was wise and wonderful, that was filled with the promise of progress and the potential of unity. And they knew that they were a part of something extraordinary, something that would shape the destiny of the galaxy. And so the tale of Daedalus and Icarus lived on, a story that spanned the ages, a legacy that shaped the galaxy. It was a tale of flight and freedom, of ambition and consequence, of dreams and desires, of love and loss. It was a tale that inspired and cautioned, that taught and transformed, that guided and guarded. It was a tale that would never be forgotten, a story that would never fade, a legacy that would never die. For as long as there were dreamers and doers, pioneers and guardians, innovators and inventors, the tale of Daedalus and Icarus would live on, a beacon of hope and a symbol of possibility, a testament to the power of the human spirit and the potential of the human heart.